Hi YouTube, it's me, Creatively Calm, coming back for another video. This time, I thought we could look at some of my jewelry collection. I've mentioned before that I'm an avid jewelry lover, especially silver and natural stone, and today I thought I would show you some of my earrings. To me, I'm never quite dressed unless I'm wearing earrings, so I thought I would share that with you. And before I actually show you some of my pairs of earrings, I'd like to show you a couple of my jewelry boxes. This one was a gift from a friend, and it's a nice wooden box. Ooh. The sound that the top makes when I tap it is awesome. And I want to hold it up closer to the camera so you can see it's inlaid with brass. So there's the moon, all the stars, and the sun, I think is what it's supposed to be. And it's inlaid into this really nice wood. I don't know what kind of wood it is, but it's quite lovely. And that's what it sounds like on the side. The sound it makes on the bottom is also nice. And then I also quite like the sound that it makes on the top. I've been finding recently in the ASMR videos that I watch, the tapping that I really appreciate is the really gentle, quiet kind of tapping. So I'm trying to do that myself. So this is the box, and inside I have some earrings. This particular box is for my larger pairs of earrings that I wear quite often. So this pair, I'll put down for a second, are silver, actually with some gold and pearl in them. And I bought them at an art gallery gift shop. And I wear them quite often because they go with everything. And there's just something about the unique circular shape with the drop that really appealed to me. I got a lot of compliments on these. So as you can see, there's like a hoop, and then inside there's this disc of silver that's lined with some gold on these edges that were sort of made to look like they were cut out, and then opened, and in the center they put this pearl. And the same thing at the bottom, it's silver and then a little bit of gold and the pearl. And I love these. I've had them for a few years now. I wear them quite a bit. I like the gentle sound they make when I brush them like this. They look like they'd be heavy. They're not nothing when I wear them, but they're not terribly heavy either. So they're quite comfortable. And I quite like the sound that makes. So here they are together. Sorry, I'm going to try and hold it properly so you can get a good look at it. It's proving somewhat difficult. There we go. So that's one of my absolute favorite pairs. Although I have several, I have to say. It's like having favorite children. You can't really have a favorite, but the day that you're wearing them, they're your favorites. Now these are a pair that I got quite recently. Oh, this is a good thing. Sorry. So these are a pair that I got quite recently, and they're mother of pearl, and I guess it's onyx. And then it was inlaid onto, I guess, a shell of some kind. And they're really, really fun. And whenever I'm wearing a lot of black or gray, these are great because they have a lot of interest. And they weigh nothing. They're so light to wear. But I get a lot of compliments on these, and I quite enjoy them. And they weren't expensive either. When something's mostly shell, it's usually not very expensive. But I do wear them quite a bit. They're really fun. So these are my fun checkerboard earrings. Next, I have a pair that I bought not very long ago, but I don't wear very often. They're kind of large. They're shell. I'm not sure exactly what kind. It's sort of, they might be, I don't know if they could be possibly mussel shells, so I don't think so, but they're dark with like a greenish tinge to the shell, and then they have this silver overlay. And they're long enough that, especially if it's the winter time, they're going to get caught in my scarves and stuff, so I don't wear them very often, but I really like them, and they also were not terribly expensive. And now in the summertime, it's a lot easier to wear such things. Now, it's hard to tell on the camera, but they catch the light, and they're iridescent. The shell is iridescent. And I really love that aspect to shell. Makes it kind of go with everything, and I don't know, it's just a lot of fun. I really enjoy jewelry and have fun, how it helps to make an outfit and so on. So these are some fun ones that I got not terribly long ago. I try not to buy jewelry very often. Sometimes I'm successful, sometimes I'm not. And it looks like we're going to be visited by one of my feline friends. My cat Duke, who's decided he's not going to come into the frame, but he is present. I'm going to show you another pair that I'm very fond of. And they're more of a sort of a statement pair of earrings, large enough to make a statement. And these are mother of pearl that have been engraved with a design, and I'll show it to you. And then I guess they're set into resin that has some pieces of, I'm not sure what kind of stone or shell. And then the whole thing is wrapped in silver. And so they're a decent size, as you can see against my hand. And my cat is playing. Thanks for visiting. Here you can see him. He's really cute. Say hello. Say hello. So anyways, you can see that there's a flower engraved and some lines on the top of the mother of pearl. And then it's sort of black and brown around the edge. And so they go with everything, and they're kind of a statement piece. And I just was very attracted to them for that reason. I like earrings that are like kind of serious. You really notice them. And shell always makes this sort of kind of gentle sound when you tap it. Which is, I find, more soothing than the more aggressive kind of tapping. So, these are my mother of pearl with resin and I think some kind of shell. With a little help from my friend Duke. But there. Oh, we're going to purr, are we, Duke? Okay. So he's being a little bit too helpful. I think we're going to take a break.
Hello.
So, Duke went to do what cats do, I guess. And I thought that we could start, before we get back into the earrings, a little bit of just stroking. Unfortunately, this table is creaky. I find these sounds really soothing. Sort of, it has nothing to do with it, but it kind of reminds me of when my dad used to stroke my forehead when I was trying to fall asleep as a kid. I found that soothing. I guess I didn't know it when I was a little girl, but that was some of my ASMR coming into play. I don't know that it gave me tingles, but it relaxed me. I always found it very pleasurable. Okay, so of my larger earrings, there are two more pairs that I'd like to show you. The first pair are amber, and I saw these earrings a few years ago, and they were a little out of my price range at the time, but they went on sale, and I found a way to have them. And they're brown to me, but they're actually, I think, green amber. And I'm trying to hold them up so they might catch the light. You can see the little flex amber has like little air pockets in it, amber is actually petrified tree sap. And that's why sometimes when you see amber, you might see a bug in it. It's a very old bug, but there was a bug in it because it was petrified tree sap. And but it's this lovely brown color, and it can be anything from like a very dark brown to a green. And I wear a lot of brown, so I really like them. I think you can see more green quality in this one in the top. But I really enjoy these, and they go well with a lot of my clothes. And they're not too heavy. Amber is actually quite light because it is tree sap. It almost feels like plastic. And, oops. And it's best if you don't drop it. It's not very relaxing. I'm sorry. I may just edit that right out. But anyways, there you are. And they I like the shape on me, so they really go with a lot of things, and I just really enjoy them. So those are my amber earrings. And then finally, and this is another pair of earrings that I wear very often, and they're probably one of the few pairs of earrings that are not silver. A friend of mine, a dear friend of mine, brought these back from a visit when she was in Israel. And they're actually a hoop, which is something I normally don't wear. God made my ears really close to my head, so hoops kind of sit up and forward on me. But because these are square, they are rectangular, they hang quite nicely. And they're just very modern and funky, and they look quite good. So I was really, I've been really pleased, and I wear them quite often. And they are me. She always says to me when she sees them on me, she goes, "They're so you." And she's right, actually. I would never have thought of it myself, but I love these and I wear them a lot. So these are my one pair of hoop earrings that are a gold tone. And they've been really fabulous to wear and go, obviously, with everything. So I've really been enjoying them. And sometimes things like that are the best when it's a gift from a friend that you love and that loves you, and you always remember that person whenever you wear the earrings. So it's just a nice thing. But I really enjoy these and I wear them a lot. And they're a nice part of my earring wardrobe, because I actually have a wardrobe of earrings. Anyways, so that is everything from the wooden box. Oops, where I keep the larger earrings and sort of the ones that I wear probably most often. But I have lots of smaller earrings that I wear relatively often as well. And we're going to take a look at those now. So we will put the beautiful wooden jewelry box away. And move to my other jewelry box, which I also like, and it's glass. Oops. Okay. So this is my other jewelry box, and I actually made this. It is stained glass, and I studied and learned to do stained glass many years ago. I don't really do too much of it right now, or any of it, frankly. But I did learn to make boxes. And so this was one of the jewelry boxes that I made. And I found it a while ago, and so I use it. And the nice thing is the bottom of it is mirror. So it makes it easier to find specific things. Although I keep a little too much in here, so maybe it's not that easy. So I thought I'd look at some of the pieces that I really like and wear a lot, or that have a good story. This pair of earrings are silver, with a lot of filigree, and a rose quartz bead. And they were made in Afghanistan. And I bought them, the reason I know any of this is because I purchased them from an antique dealer, so I guess they were antique at the time. And I was only 18 years old at the time. So it was my first purchase, of significant funds on a pair of earrings. Say more than $30. And at the time, of course, I had long hair. I have short hair now. But they looked really, really nice with the long hair. I still wear them on occasion, though. And I love rose quartz, being, the pink bead, pink stone. And the filigree, I think, is really, really pretty. So, I bought them many years ago, but they're still with me, and I still do wear them. And I guess for me, this pair kind of is a marker in time. A time when I was becoming more independent and was doing certain things for the first time, like making a larger jewelry purchase and considering where to go to school. So, these are my rose quartz earrings. And another pair that I have, and these were a gift from the same friend that I got the gold hoops from. And I think these are a really fascinating pair of earrings. They're wire, and they're, it's a spiral, and you put it in your ear here, and then it just hangs forward, and it's got these little red beads that hang at the bottom. And when I wear these, I get a lot of compliments on them because they're unusual. And they look obviously great if I'm wearing something especially red. And so it's a very, and they look different, because I guess this is really what they look like if I was standing head on, and then if you're seeing me from the side when I'm wearing them. And I personally love swirls anyway. I studied a lot of art and printmaking and such when I was in high school, and swirls were almost just an obsession of mine. And now, the time's passed, I think it has to do with, circles. Circles are whole. They represent the life cycle. They represent just a lot of things. And swirls to me are not the same because they're not whole. And yet, I guess sometimes I feel that's what I'm doing in my life, is going around and around. And it can be bad and it can be good, but it's that feeling. And so I guess that's one of the reasons why the shapes speak to me. But I really love this pair as well. So we'll look at a few more pairs, but I thought we'd take a break. And maybe just do a little bit of this kind of, I guess it's like a stroking motion on the paper. Sorry about the creaking, guys. It's the table. Let's see. This is a nice pair that were also a gift from a friend, a different friend. And I really like these as well. They are silver and really beautiful filigree. And they have a small citrine stone here at the top. And then the green stone on the bottom is Labradorite, which is a natural stone that comes from the Newfoundland Labrador area of Canada. And it's a beautiful stone. And I really like it. And it comes in different tones, of course. So this is really beautiful Labradorite that's dark. And anyway, so they go obviously with a lot of green things, but the shape is very beautiful, and I really enjoy wearing these as well. So, and of course, whenever I wear them, I remember my friend that gave them to me, and that's a really big deal. It's nice. It's nice to have those kinds of memories with something that I use on a regular, daily basis. So, those are the Labradorite earrings. Very pretty. And just want to see what else I can show you. There are plenty of pairs, but I don't want to overdo it. Well, these were actually here. These are sweet. This pair of earrings my mom bought for me. My mom buys me a lot of jewelry as gifts because she knows how much I like jewelry. So they're silver, and they have filigree, but my birthstone is amethyst, and so they're amethyst. And I kind of like the chandelier quality to them. And it's my birthstone, but I find that the whole shape, the drop, with the large bottom being very feminine, and then these little drops, including the one here at the top, just very pretty and a little chandelier-like. And I enjoy the feel of them when I wear them, just, shaking against my face. Now these earrings have a post, and I usually wear earrings that are like a hook or something like that. So when one works on the phone, these earrings are not great because you stick yourself in the head. But they're really beautiful, and I do enjoy them. I just don't wear them for work. So these, it's hard to make them look nice. There they go. Those are the earrings. So those are some of my favorite things, favorite jewelry, favorite earrings. I must say I really enjoy all of them. And it's I guess a small collection really. But one of the girly things that I enjoy about being a girl. And so I really am grateful for your spending this time with me and looking at some of my favorite earrings with me. I hope that you are having a good day and that you found this video just kind of fun and soothing to watch. And I'm going to do a little bit of gentle tapping against my paper here. And hopefully it will lull you into a sense of calm, serenity. So that you can fall asleep. And then I find these sounds make it a lot easier for me to sleep and to want to sleep. Close your eyes. Try to let go of the day. Focus on the soft sounds and my voice. About warm and soothing things, like your soft, warm bed, being with your loved ones, a comfortable sweater on a cold day, a cup of hot tea or cocoa, maybe a piece of warm apple pie. Comfortable, soothing things that make you want to close your eyes and fall asleep. And know that we get to do this again. Thank you for spending this time with me and looking at my earring collection with me. And I hope that you sleep well tonight. And if you're not too sleepy, I would ask you to like and share this video. And please, please subscribe to my channel. And sleep well. And come see me again. I'll be looking forward to it. Good night, YouTube.